Guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope everything's good wherever you guys are. Salman, yesterday we had Ryan Garcia absolutely obliterate Javier Fortuna in emphatic fashion. Many people thought that this could be a very dangerous fight for King Rai, and Eddie Hearn even predicted Javier Fortuna will beat Ryan Garcia. But Ryan Garcia came to the fore and he absolutely obliterated Javier Fortuna. Salman, does King Rai, they're talking about him fighting Gervonta Davis, and King Rai said, I'm going to whoop that ass. I'm going to whoop that ass and I'm going to make it look easy. And I'm going to show that midget that, you know, I'm the superior fighter. Salman, firstly, what did you make of Ryan Garcia's performance against Javier Fortuna?
I think I said to you the day before, I think Ryan Garcia will stop him.
No, but let's be honest, it was meant to be a tough fight. It was meant to be a tough fight.
Probably, but I thought Ryan Garcia would win, to be honest. I don't think Javier Fortuna's ever been a world champion, has he?
He has at lighter weights.
Yeah, but, you know, he's never, at this weight, he's never been a world champion, and I don't think he would be a world champion at this weight, to be honest. So, if that's how you want to gauge it, that he's going to beat the top guys.
But the point is, it was a great performance.
Yeah, he did what he did, of course, for an opponent like Javier Fortuna, but Javier Fortuna isn't Devin Haney, isn't Tank Davis, isn't the top guys at 135. He isn't a guy with a belt, so, you know, he was mandatory to Devin Haney, so it is what it is. Obviously, he's coming off mental health issues, so he's got to obviously fight guys like this, I guess, to then fight them guys. But if he doesn't fight a champion next, then
they're talking about Tank Davis in November. It's a big fight. How big? And Ryan Garcia says that
I don't think that fight's going to happen,
but Ryan Garcia said it's a bigger fight than Canelo Golovkin and Spence Crawford. What do you think?
No, I disagree. I don't think it's bigger than Canelo Golovkin at all. I think those guys are massive. But
Spence and Crawford, is it bigger than Spence and Crawford?
Probably, yeah. It's bigger than Spence and Crawford, but it's not bigger than Canelo Golovkin.
You think he does more numbers than Spence and Crawford?
Yeah, because I think those guys probably have a bigger name, and it's obviously more of an action-packed fight. Someone's going to get knocked out. So probably in that respect it is. But obviously, you know, if he obviously wants to fight, then
But Spence and Crawford are better than Gervonta and
sure.
Ryan Garcia.
For sure. But obviously, when these two get in the ring, then we'll have to see. But I just, you know, they're both with different networks. Will the fight really happen? Is it just all talk? There's more talk from Ryan Garcia's side. Gervonta Davis doesn't really say much. You know, he rather just wait until the fight's actually made. Whereas Ryan Garcia's just been talking for the last year, and nothing's actually happened with his Tank and Ryan fights. I don't really make much of it. Ryan's all keep saying that, oh yeah, it's happening, but you know, you rather let it happen. Otherwise, the public just think you're a fool, really. And a YouTube fighter, if you just keep calling out these names saying they're going to happen.
But Salman, let's get straight into it then. Let's get straight into it. King Rai can knock out Gervonta Davis. There's no doubt about it. He's fast, he's powerful, he's long, he's langly. Gervonta Davis is a midget, of course. And, you know, we have to be real. We have to be real that Ryan Garcia, after that performance, it's a 50-50 fight.
I don't think it's a 50-50 fight, to be honest. I've had this prediction. Well, my prediction's been saying for the last 2 years.
Salman, if King Rai...
He's got the technical ability against somebody like a Tank Davis.
Salman, King Rai has got power. King Rai has got power. He's got speed. He's really fast. If he hits Gervonta on that chin, it could be big problems.
But even if he does hit Gervonta on that chin, you know, we know that Gervonta is solid. You know, even if he does get hurt, he's not probably going to get stopped. So,
but Salman,
be fair enough.
Gervonta's never been in there with anyone as fast and as powerful as King Rai. He's never been in there with anyone like that. He's never been with anyone as big as King Rai. You know, Gervonta...
Mario Barrios is bigger than King Rai.
No, but King Rai, Barrios is a low-level fighter. Let's be brutally honest. Mario Barrios isn't King Rai. You know, King Rai, he's fast, he's tall, he's explosive. You know, King Rai has got an opportunity here to really, for me, to flatten Tank. You know, Tank, people say he's got a good chin or whatever, but, you know, Gervonta Davis hasn't faced speed and power like King Rai. You know, this is a 50-50 fight. This is a proper fight. You know, and Gervonta Davis has been fighting lower level fighters for majority of his career. Who's he fought? Who has Gervonta Davis fought? As good as Ryan Garcia? Nobody. That's the thing. He's fought nobody. Pedraza was a smaller guy. You know, Leo Santa Cruz was a midget and a small guy. You know, who's he fought on King Rye's level? As big as King Rye. Speed, explosiveness, power. You know, this is a very difficult fight for Gervonta. Very difficult fight.
I don't think it's difficult at all. I think the Pitbull Cruz fight was
and he lost that fight. Really, he was lucky to edge that fight. It was a draw, really. You know, Gervonta Davis had a very, very tough fight with Pitbull Cruz, and Pitbull Cruz isn't King Rye. You know, King Rye would probably knock out Pitbull Cruz in 5-6 rounds. And, you know, before I thought Pitbull Cruz would give King Rye, but King Rye came back against Javier Fortuna and dusted him off. And the thing is with King Rye, he's got those whipping left hooks. He's got those whipping right hooks. You know, those are very, very dangerous, and they basically take your senses away from you. So if he hits Gervonta Davis with one of those whipping left hooks, Gervonta Davis is going to feel it. And not to forget those vicious body shots. They're going to really hurt Gervonta Davis.
That's what you believe, then. That's what you believe. But if you think that Gervonta is going to crumble like Luke Campbell, well, I don't agree with that, because I just think...
So man, when does Gervonta Davis ever look good? He was getting outboxed by Rolly. He was losing the fight against Rolly. He was losing the fight against Leo Santa Cruz. He was losing the fight against Mario Barrios. You know, Mayweather came in the corner and Mayweather said, you're losing the fight. You know, he never looks good. He's always down on points. You know, I mean, it's not like he's technically a great fighter. You know, he hits you with a punch and knocks you out, you know, which is fair enough. But, you know, King Rye is 5'10". He's fast, he's explosive, he can use his range and height, you know, and keep Gervonta at distance. You know, Gervonta might be chasing shadows all night if King Rye gets the game plan right.
I don't think he has the technical ability to outbox anyone, to be honest, at high level.
Yeah, but he might hurt.
You know, he's not hurting. If he couldn't take up Tego, it took him 12 rounds.
No, but Tego was running all night. Tank's going to come to fight. He's going to get caught on the chin.
Tank's not going to come to fight at all. Tank picks his shots. Tank's not someone stands there, oh yeah, let me hit you. He can box.
Tank's going to come and fight. He's going to get caught on the chin. He will get caught on the chin.
We'll see, innit? But if I have to pick who's more of an animal, King Rye or Gervonta Davis, if it's a shootout, if I know who I'm going for.
If it's a shootout, the guy with the faster hands is going to win, and that's King Rye.
We'll see then. Because the thing is, we all know that, listen, as I keep saying to you, if Tank hits, if Ryan Garcia hits Tank isn't going to crumble like Fortuna or whatever the guy's name was. He's just not, it's not going to happen. I've never seen this guy hurt ever, so let's see. Well, I've seen Ryan Garcia hurt, but you got to realize he was fighting a guy that was way past his best.
When has Gervonta Davis ever fought a technician like Luke Campbell? A Luke Campbell that is a very good technical fighter, Olympic gold medalist, very, very technically sound fighter. You know,
and Luke Campbell's hardest fights, Gervonta Davis would beat Jorge Linares, no problem. And there's obviously people say Lomachenko, would be a 50-50 fight, but I just don't see. I can't. Gervonta
is basically a pressure fighter, is a counter puncher. He's got great skills.
You got to realize Ryan Garcia gets tagged too much. It's as simple as that. And against Gervonta, you can't get tagged too much.
Gervonta gets tagged as well.
Yeah, but not as much as what Ryan Garcia.
Rolly was getting that chin. Rolly was not.
He didn't land any significant shots. Tank was basically just luring him into a shot. He knew that Rolly was eventually going to make a mistake.
Salman, Rolly was outboxing Tank. He was winning that fight, Rolly.
He wasn't really doing anything. He wasn't landing anything, as I just said to you. Tank knew. Do you know what basically Tank was doing against Rolly? He was giving him a bit of confidence that, oh yeah, he wasn't really punching with anything flush. But then as soon as he made a mistake, he made him pay and knocked him out. That was a game plan. He fought with that game plan. He was fighting to just land that shot because he knew that Rolly's going to make a mistake because obviously I don't want to say it on air.
At the end of the day, Rolly was winning that
fight. He's a done fighter.
And
That's why.
Rolly was winning that fight up until he got.
It's not about if you're winning the fight, who wins the war. And at the end of the day, he got knocked out in 6 rounds and he was brutalized. He couldn't recover from one shot. So
Yeah, but the point is, King Rai is not Rolly Romero. King Rai has fast hands. He has power. He has dynamite in those hands.
And Rolly Romero had power as well.
No, but come on. He didn't have the speed. He didn't have the speed. He didn't have the explosiveness.
The thing is, a lot of people are just fantasizing this fight because it's not really. It's most likely isn't going to happen. Let's be honest. But when it does happen, Ryan Garcia will know that this guy. I'm in with a killer now. I'm not in with someone that can't punch.
And Gervonta will know that he's in with a killer as well. Gervonta will know.
No, he's not.
Gervonta will know.
Mark my words, Gervonta Davis will flatten Ryan Garcia.
Stop it.
Ryan Garcia cannot. You got to realize if he falls like that, how he did against Campbell, he's out of there. Simple as that. Against
the only thing is with Ryan Garcia is he hasn't got the greatest head movement. Apart from that, let's be brutally honest.
We'll see.
That King Rai he's the taller guy. He's the faster guy.
Got all that
he's even got more power, in my opinion. You know, he's even got more devastating knockout power where he can really wipe you out. You know, he did it against Fortuna. He did it against Luke Campbell. He's got brutal power. And the thing is, Gervonta Davis is a small guy. He's a small guy. He's 5'4", 5. You know, we have to take that into consideration. If Ryan Garcia uses his physical advantages, you know, Gervonta's in big trouble. He's in big trouble. You know, Gervonta Davis is a very small man compared to King Rai. King Rai is about 5 inches taller than him.
We'll see.
That makes a big difference in a fight.
I just don't think he has a technical ability to what you're saying. I understand that makes sense, but if he had the technical ability, I just don't believe he will get caught. And if he gets caught against Tank, he said it himself. If I get caught, I will probably go over against Tank. You know, if a fighter's saying that himself, then he knows the truth, man. He knows if Tank.
Gervonta Davis is going to be worried about King Rai's power. He's going to be worried about. He will.
He won't land.
Rolly landed.
He didn't land.
Rolly landed.
He didn't land.
He did land.
When did he land?
Flushed many times. He didn't land, but he was winning the fight somehow.
He wasn't winning the fight.
Oh, yes, he was.
Check the judges' scorecard.
Yeah, but but forget the judges' scorecard.
He wasn't winning that fight. He wasn't. What did he do? What did he do to win that fight?
Barrios was landing. He was winning the fight.
Probably winning the fight up until he got
Leo
knocked
Santa Cruz was winning the fight up until he got knocked out.
Yeah, but they're all, at the end of the day, they can be winning.
So
They're all getting knocked out.
Didn't they all land? They all landed on that chin.
And is Ryan Garcia going to be able to go 12 rounds without getting knocked out? You believe in his chin that much that he'll go 12 rounds?
I believe that he'll knock Gervonta out if he you know, he has the capability of knocking Gervonta out.
Alright, that's fine.
He can chin Gervonta.
Let's see. I don't believe it. The reason why I don't believe it is just I've never seen anything in Tank's chin which makes me feel he's going to get knocked out cold. That's the only way Ryan Garcia can win, if he knocks him out cold. Otherwise, he can't win. He will not win. And I know for a fact that if it comes to a dogfight, there's only one winner. Trust me when I say it. I know you can tell who's got more dog. You know, if you ask anyone as a fighter, who do you believe's got more dog, Ryan Garcia or Tank?
Yeah, but you can't say that. Gervonta Davis has never come from adversity.
And wait, hold up. Like this guy's only been at one weight class. He's not moved up. The Tank's come from 130 to 140. Name me one 130 fighter that could go up to 140.
The fight's gonna happen at 140. Ryan Garcia wants to fight at 140. He said he's moving up.
Whatever.
But Gervonta is gonna be in big trouble at 140.
All right, you know, it's all good talking, but we'll see, innit?
Gervonta is gonna be in big trouble when he fights King Rai. King Rai has won me over. I think King Rai is getting the bit between his teeth, and King Rai is going to show us why King Rai is one of the best prospects in boxing. You know, King Rai knows now that the reason why King Rai and his team were worried about Gervonta Davis, because they thought we might not be ready, but now they're looking at it and think this boy's got power, he's got speed, we're going to chin Gervonta Davis.
Well, everyone has a game plan, and he's not going to go into the fight thinking he's going to lose. But that doesn't mean he's going to win. Do you know what I mean? But let's see, innit?
Man, let's be honest. He's going to chin Gervonta Davis. He's going to chin him.
All right, cool. That's just all talk. There's not. But let's see, innit? If he chins him, he chins him. You know, we'll get the credit. But, you know, let's see. But I don't see him chinning him, to be honest.
Why can't he chin?
He isn't going to do it. He doesn't have, as I just told you. I don't believe he has he's not got the technical ability against somebody like that. He wouldn't even chin Devin Haney. He's not going to beat those guys. Look, the thing is, he was a WBC mandatory. Why didn't he fight Devin Haney? It's a simple question. He didn't want to fight Devin Haney because he knows Devin Haney was cool.
Devin Haney is a difficult fight for him. Gervonta Davis isn't as difficult.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you're a WBC mandatory fight. You're choosing Javier Fortuna over a champion.
Salman.
It's not.
Gervonta Davis is not Devin Haney.
The reason why he wants a Gervonta Davis fight is because it's more money.
And also he knows he can chin him.
I don't believe that.
I believe that.
I don't think he believes that heart of heart. He's just doing it because he knows it's an easy way to bow out and I'm going to get a load of money. Whereas with Devin Haney, he's not going to get a load of money, right? And he's probably not going to win the fight. But let's see. You never know. If he chins him, he chins him.
Gervonta Davis is in big trouble now. King Rya's got the bit between his teeth. Gervonta Davis's chance was a year or two ago. Now Ryan Garcia is developing. He's growing. He's under Joe Goosen. And we're seeing him better. His defense was better on the weekend as well. He's looking $1 million now. You know, Ryan Garcia is going from strength to strength. And now this boy is potentially going to be a big star in world boxing. He's got Oscar De La Hoya as his promoter. He's got Joe Goosen. He's got the dream team. You know, and in my opinion, Gervonta Davis is in big trouble.
Let's wait and see. But I want, once again, it's all talk. I don't think the fight's actually going to happen. You know, Ryan Garcia said loads of things. Oh, I'm going to fight Manny Pacquiao. I'm going to do this. But not when it happens, then we'll see. Then we'll talk. But I just can't listen. I'm being honest. Ryan Garcia, the amount he's talked about this fight, he's been saying for the last 2 years, I want Tank. Oh, it's happening. It's happening by the end of this year. Listen, until it happens, I'm not, unless I see it happening properly and there's a date, I'm not going to believe it because, you know, Ryan Garcia, even we went to the fight when Tank was fighting, he's like that, oh, that's it, I'm back. Forget Oscar De La Hoya. He knows that's not true. You know, things don't work like that. He's in a contract, so we'll see. But I just don't potentially feel, I don't, you know, Mayweather as well, he's going to be like, fight Rolly, then you'll get Tank. If you beat Rolly, then you'll, you know, it's just, I don't know if they're even going to fight, to be honest. I don't even know whether Tank's with Mayweather anymore. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. So until there's some sort of announcement, we're not even going to know, man. I hate all this, like, you know, I just want to see people fight. You know, I just want to see the fights happen. You know, a lot of the times, like, look at Tank and Lomachenko. That's 2-3 years overdue. Like, we've not got that one either. I just want to see these guys fight and see who is the number one, to be honest. I just want to see these guys fight and then we can actually see who the number one guy is. Because right now it's just all talk and, you know, this guy fights like this guy's got fast hands. But until they actually get in there, we don't know. You know, we don't know. Because the styles make fights and every style's different. So we'll just have to wait and see. But it'll be a good one, for sure.
Leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, share the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.